Hello everybody and welcome. Hope you guys and girls are all well and enjoying your day, and you join me here on Euro Trucks. I was about to say American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and as you can see I've got the pink ribbon event on, and I've got doubles. I've just realised just before I came in here I forgot to paint this middle axle here. I have to address that when I next go near a shop. But as you can see I've got the pink ribbon on. And there's a reason to do that. The reason is, in the latest post the SCS has put on, every October they kind of, because of the pink ribbon event, they kind of rearrange or I'm trying to think of the word, sort of like remind everybody of the pink ribbon and what it means. Let me just quickly show you the job I've got on first of all. So we're going from here to here. And again, just to show you guys and girls the vehicle diagnosis for those people that are interested. There you go. And still not got any wear on the engine or anything yet. The tyres are worn slightly. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, brake is not set. There we go, it is now. Yeah, so the recent forums, just reminding everyone, making people aware of it again. Any form of cancer is not something to be taken lightly. It doesn't just affect the immediate person. Obviously it affects them the most, but it affects their family, immediate family around them as well. Trying to clear this trailer, make sure I get around. I know that for a fact. I won't go into detail. People know, people don't know. I'm not going to open that door. I'm not going to try and bring that to your attention, but it's someone I know died from it. From cancer. Right. Excuse me. So it's definitely something not to be taken lightly. And I applaud anyone that does any fundraising for any charity really, but especially any sort of form of cancer charity. Doesn't matter what type of charity it is. I think fundamentally, if you're doing the right thing, I've got to be mindful of that trailer. I think I've cleared it. Right. Yeah. I will turn right. Let's bring up that for you guys and girls, can you see where I'm going, speed and everything else. Do that. So my hat goes off to anyone that is raising money for any charity really, but cancer especially. I was on a green. What do you mean? It must have changed as I was already committed. That's nasty. I'll stay over on this side again because that's the trailer. Wide up. We'll shut that window. There we go. And again, these roads are pretty narrow for this trailer's consist, so I'll have to take things easy as I go. So anyone that does do any charity work of any kind, my hat goes off to you. You know, those ladies that may be listening out there, you know, thoughts and prayers go to anyone, if you may know anyone that is affected by any form of cancer, especially breast cancer. You know, my thoughts are with you. And guys, you know, my thoughts are with you guys and girls, both guys and girls. If you know anyone Come on, change up. It's not going to let me change. Don't know why it's not letting me change. There we go, it is now. There we go. Quite a lot of weight. It's having to tow up the hill. Try and get a shot in actually, that's quite a good, cool picture shot. Right, let's take a photo for the thimble if we can, media. That side's not great. I don't think that side's going to be any better either. I've got the bridge already. I got that on the way here. I'm going to have to just wing it over here and try and... There we go. Doesn't look great, but you get the idea. It's that rail in the way, unfortunately. I'll just come out of here and go back to driving. Easy curve. You know, and it's also good for, you know, girls to, you know, keep checking yourselves, and boys yourself, you know what I mean. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, so to speak. And then anything you find new or not 100% sure about, it's always worth going to see a doctor if you can get an appointment, that is. Going to see a doctor about it.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Just the other, literally this morning, earlier today, I grabbed myself some donuts from the shop. And because I was a bit peckish and I didn't have much time to do anything else, so I grabbed some donuts and I was eating one, and I swallowed a bit too much. I didn't chew enough, and I just really, it got caught in my throat, and you had that moment, that split moment when you're thinking, I'm choking. What do I do? And I managed to just get it down, and then it was like, right, okay. My dad's got a bee in his bonnet at the moment. He wants to hire a skip for his house, and he was asking me about it. And halfway through the conversation, as I'm trying to talk to him, I'm saying, "Well, look, you need to take into the fact that you've got a new neighbour now. They've just had their side all like paved, their side of the driveway all paved." Although it's not on the actual drive itself, it's beside the drive. That's going to be a factor.
Turn left.
So the driver may not want to drop it off there. How do I get up here? Is it this side? I guess I'm going up here. Again, I took that unnecessarily wide just to make sure I got that just right. Come on, engine. Go. Doesn't want to go. Struggling with all this weight. Glad I put the axles down. I'll stay on this. I might. It looks like we're coming off on this bit anyway. So yeah. So he cut me off halfway through conversation,
Right.
and then he decides to phone up Princess Evil,
Exit right.
and I was just like, okay. And I kind of lost my temper at that point. I was like, fine. And he's like, oh, we're going to need telephone numbers and stuff. So, next 10 minutes, I went on my phone and just grabbed as many local numbers with local skip people as I could. Wrote them all on a bit of paper for him and just said, look, ring them all up, ring a few of them up, try and get some quotes, see when they can do it for you. See what they can do, ask any questions you need to ask. I'll see you later. And that was it. I was gone, I went out. Went out the door. Don't know where the music's gone, sorry, but it's come back now. Right, cool beans, there we go. Excuse me. And my nose has been bunged up good for diesel. I know I've filled up recently, so hopefully there shouldn't be any more checkpoints because this is all just Germany, so don't need to worry about them. It's 50 along here. I'm guessing this might be the Autobahn, but could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I set it to 50. Chug along at 50. But I've lost my patience with my dad at the moment, and I bite my tongue a lot. I've been biting my tongue for a while now, and every now and again I just snap, and I hate it when it happens, but I need to be on that left-hand line. But he keeps just pushing and pushing me and pushing me into that corner. Problem is, I love him to bits. He's my dad, obviously, but now I'll go into, obviously, if you guys and girls don't know, I suffer from dyslexia. I was born with it. They pronounced me very early. Now, when I was very, very young, my dad was talking to my mum at the time, and he was decided that he mentioned, and I'll never forget this to this day, I'll never forget this, that he said, well, the school said they could send him to a specialist school up north. And my mum at the time, she went berserk, my dad. I said, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to lose my boy. And my mum always had faith in me, no matter what. And my dad didn't really. I think he always saw me as a bit of a disappointment. So I've never really been close to my dad. Not as close as I was to my mum. So that's kind of a factor. But I can't just leave him in the lurch. My brother, thankfully, he's been saying to me that he needs, the rest of the family needs to step up and start stepping in and sort of like, you know, either taking him out, doing something with him, or helping out around the house, whatever. Which is a good thing for me, because it means that I can take a little bit off my plate. And my brother's sort of like mentioned stuff like this. It's obviously hard for him because he has to do a lot of travelling as well, so. But any of you peeps who had like skip hire? We had when the neighbour we got next door. Well, it's not. It's the landlord that owns the house that's next door to my dad's house. I should say. He had a skip in, and he had several skips. Have any of you guys actually hired a skip at all? How's it worked? I know obviously you hire the skip and it turns up, but then when you fill it up, do you then ask them to empty it? Do they charge you to empty it? It's all sort of things I'm kind of curious about. I'm going to find out, obviously, over when my dad gets his, because he's determined to get one now. And I was just like, right, okay. When last time I spoke to him, he said he'd been phoning around, so I suspect he's probably going to get one at some point. I just said to him, take your time. There's no rush. So you can get it to do it for the cheapest. And what the sort of like limits are, because I know for a fact some of them, from doing the search I was doing for him, some of them won't take certain types of waste, like electrical waste, where some of them don't mind what you throw in it. As long as it's not hazardous waste or whatever. But if any guys ever had rented out a skip, what's involved in that? Let me know. Obviously phoning them, I know that, but you know what I mean with reference to, like I say, if you fill it up, does that cost you more to get it emptied? Do you have to rent another skip from them? How's that work? So, oh no, they sort of like range from days as well. Sometimes they do it for like 7 days, some do more, some do less. I think you have to specifically say how many days you want it for.
And then exit right.
Right. The engine brake do a bit of work. Do a little bit of retarder at the same time.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, try that again.
Left.
Just like, I know they've been doing some reworks on Germany. They've been doing a lot of map reworks recently, yes. So it looks like I've not discovered some of this, but I think it's just because they've slightly changed it. So it looks undiscovered, but I've probably driven through bits of it already. Speeding. Nothing new there. Oops, the steering wheel went a bit light then, which means the weight shifted. Shifted into the front of the truck. Now, it's not going to... Watch, look, it's going to green. It's probably doing me again for being going over red when I didn't. No, it didn't this time, but I can't believe it did me that last time. Probably a bit premature of that.
Get ready to turn right.
The reason I'm coming... Oh,
Turn right.
I'm coming out this far on the road because again I want to try and leave as much space as I can before I swing in. Green again. Green means go, Kev. Mind the biker. He's trying to turn, isn't he? Perfect.
Get
It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
left. Turn left.
LKW. I did actually download the mod to make it more realistic company names, but it stopped working. Don't know what that's all about. Let me through the gate. Watch the gate.
Have a right.
Trailer on the gate. No, I don't need help. Yeah, that went round quite well. Yeah, now I need to spin her over. Oh look, talking of skips, there's a skip there. That's an industrial grade skip. But yeah, we're getting well, my dad's getting a 4-yarder, I think, or 6-yarder. After we did some research, the 6-yard is probably the better one for him. I think that's his plan. Stop. Oh, there's a forklift. Brakes on, lights off, engine off. Continue. Thank you. Drive. Jump out the cab. You know, I like jumping out the cab to say goodbye. Oh look, does that raise my? I heard the hiss. Has now, that's for sure. Hasn't done the trailers. Oh well. I'll let it go. And up eventually. Cool. And I'll leave it at that. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed the episode. If you did, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Please leave messages down below either way, so then I'm aware. Or even if you wanted to say hi, feel free. Please leave it clean, no bleeps. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out. I don't mind sharing. And if you're new to my channel and want to see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's anywhere as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.